Got your back against the wall, no, you know you never had a chance. Should've known better, now you better make other plans. There's no going back, gotta let you know in advance. This is Game Squad.
Come on down to Truly Urban Hobby Shop, located at 2391 Grand Concourse in the Bronx, New York, for all your Yu-Gi-Oh needs. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Joe Grizz from the TeamAPS Worldwide YouTuber channel. And really quick, I wanted to give you guys a profile on my PK Fire deck, or Phantom Abyss, or whatever you want to call it. Phantom Knight, Burning Abyss, Speed Void, you want to call that, deck that I got first place with at the Sneak Peek tournament this Saturday. This weekend it just passed on China Victories, as you can see, China Victories. Actually, me and my boy Javier, we tied for first place. We had the same exact record, 6-0. So we tied for first, and then I have his profile up there already. You can see his profile on my channel already for Kozmo, and mine is PK. So I'll get into it really quick to show you guys. People requested it, I'll show you. First of all, one tour guide, triple Terra Top. Essentially, these cards do the same exact thing. I opened up with Terra Top mostly every single game, so I just didn't lose those games. I opened it because this is actually a first turn exceed. Even if I opened up the Talking Board and play one with this, even it was still an exceed. I either searched into the missing piece to give me a free exceed, or I drew both of them and made it exceed. It's still an instant free exceed first turn with nothing else, no restrictions, I'd say. And then tour guide. If I opened up with Terra Top and tour guide, I was not losing that game. I feel like, because I can put too much pressure on board. Making F0 against Kozmo was very important. So being able to do that early on is just easy. Mill off, hit puzzle pieces. Go for game. So yeah, one Terra Top. One Talking Board. I'm sorry. For the BAs, 3 Skarm, standard BAs. 2 Sir, 2 Farfur. I wanted to play 3, but I didn't know what to change last minute, so I just went with my regular build. But for future reference, I'll probably play 3. 1 Graph, 1 Barbar, and 1 Calcab to push back row. I Barbar for game a bunch of times because it's the freest card in the world. I used him twice, like during some mech games, just to burn, double burn. For the Phantom Knights, 3 Boots, 2 Glove, and 2 Cloak. I see a lot of people that cut gloves to 1. I disagree. I think this card is very vital and essential to the deck, and add 2 copies at least. At times I would dump the Fog Blade to grave just a special summon another Phantom Knight to the field, normal summon. I could summon the Terra Top, or have it might work. You could make a Levier, special back a Phantom Knight, dump the Fog Blade, special another one. Make Morix, make a break sword, especially if one of you banish this. So it's just good stuff. And then the double max C, because the mirror match, and I don't know if people were playing dragons there. I didn't play any Blue Eyes decks there, but Cosmos are run very heavily, so I wanted to prepare myself for those matches the most. So yeah, that's the monsters. Spells. Triple Twin Twister. This deck's major discard outlet, and getting rid of multiple back rows is amazing. All the cards I dump pretty much work in the graveyard. 1 Foolish Burial. Put it here, Foolish Burial. And then 1 Raigeki and double Dark Hole. Yeah. I played this to beat the Monarch matchup. I didn't want to lose to Monarchs. I felt like having a tribute monster on board, Vanities, Majesties, Curaz, or Ether or Erebus, all them. I didn't want to have to deal with them with domain face up on the field. That's a problem to me. So being able to get over them was very important, especially like Cosmos. I can push through their boards by getting rid of certain cards, especially when they were playing Dark Lady. Dark Lady is a pilot, just blowing it up, and then if they don't have another monster to summon, they can't really do anything. They lose a lot of resource from it, and I can make my play from there. So for game 1s and stuff. Traps. 3 Solemn Strike. 1 Solemn Warning. This broken, just in any scenario, broken. 3 Fog Blade, Searchable, negates stops attacks, protects your monsters. A lot of times I would make a monster, like if they had a big board presence and I had one monster on the board, I'd Fog Blade my own monster so they can't attack it, and it just stalls the game out so I can draw better cards to make better plays. And the 2 anti-spell. People ask me like why I played this before, if they're, you know, if pendulums weren't gonna be as dominant as they were or seen. I played it mostly to win the Monarch matchup. If I go first and set this card, it slows their gameplay down where they can't do what they want to do. They can't run through the deck as fast, and it gives me time because I play an OTK deck that can OTK any turn, any time. The late game grind game with this deck is amazing. So playing the anti-spells in the deck or in the main were definitely plus. And even at worst, you know, you play against Kozmo, it doesn't really do much. Like, it doesn't really do what you want to do, but it does stop the E-Telly being forced every turn, or the Kozmo Town first turn. You know, it slows them down, so they have to wait impatiently. So it, all in all, it did its job during the tournament. I go side deck first. Side deck, monsters, double Ghost Ogre. If I was going second against Monarchs, I'd side this in to pop the domain if they try to flash, or pop, you know, any of the Monarchs if they activate it, just to get them off the board, so it clears the board for my place. If I played Pepe or Draco Pops, whatever you want to call it, anything like that, I'd get rid of it. Double Flying Sea, the mirror match, Raid Raptors were a thing there, I guess. You know, a lot of decks floated around, but mostly for the mirror match. 1 Maxi, the 3rd Maxi, Kozmo's mirror match. Anything special summons, just blowouts. Spells, triple system down for Kozmos. I really didn't have a big side for Kozmos. It's pretty much system downs and the 3rd Maxi pretty much winning. For the Monarchs and anything else I thought there was a problem with face up spells or whatever. Double Cyclone. This card is amazing. It blows out domain, March, whatever you wanted to get rid of, just get rid of. And then triple Mask and Restrict. Monarch, obviously, if I played Majespecters or anything like that, these would go in so they can't tribute for anything. And double Chaos Chapel, Mirror Match, Cosmos. I actually thought about maining these. A lot of people have opted to main them lately, and I've seen people main them, and I've thought about it. I'm working on a build now where I possibly might main them, but you know, we'll see how that turns out. So yeah. Extra deck, double Beatrice, the favorite card in the entire deck. I try to make this first turn every turn. Double Beatrice, triple Dante, and 1 Dante Pilgrim. Just for the Beatrice to go into. I didn't play Virgil. I didn't really like Virgil too much. I didn't have no use for him. But Pilgrim came out all the time, especially against Monarchs. You can run Beatrice into them. Like, if you get rid of the field card, run Beatrice into them. Make Virgil, you know, dump a card, draw a card, crash, dump a card from their hands. So it does a lot of utility. It's hard to get over. It's your own little beater. Someone actually warning me I made Beatrice, and they strike me for the Beatrice. I said, okay, cool. Activate Beatrice, summon Pilgrim. So you pay 1,500, and now I make 28 beater and just attack you, and I get a free dump to draw a card, which is always a plus. 3 Break Sword, second best card. Well, these are the best cards in the deck: Beatrice, Dante, and Break Sword. Best cards in the deck. Period. For the level 4 monsters that come out from it, 1 Dark Rebellion is Ghost. You can't really see it, but Dark Rebellion, and 1 Evilswarm Nightmare. These are the rank 4s that come out from Beatrice. I use this to bait out a lot of the special summon monsters. I just wanted to not have to deal with them too much. If they go to the defense, okay, I can deal with them. Defenses are lower than attacks. The regular rank 3s, Acid Golem, Levier, Nightmare Shark. Nightmare Shark, game winner all the time. And I think by far my ultimate favorite card in the deck, just because Cosmos is a deck, and Monarchs, is F-Zero. If you're gonna make F-Zero against Monarchs or Cosmos, you just go plus. Against Cosmos, you want to just take their monsters so you can push for game. You attack into the Destroyer, attack into anybody else, take their monster, keep attacking with it, clear the board, go for game. Monarchs, if you have like 2 Monarchs on board, you can go attack, take Ether or take Erebus, something, take it, attack, and attack the other one. Clears both of them out, and then you just can continue with your plays in the game. So I'd want to make this first like early in the game as much as possible against those decks. That's pretty much it. Just that. It's a really, really good card. It really did win a lot of games. I think one of the last matches against Cosmos, I did that. My first turn, he goes first. He goes. I forgot what the play was. I just know he made. I forced his. Got rid of his back row Twin Twister. He had a Farm Girl. I targeted Farm Girl with Farfar or something. He goes banish, special summon, slip right in defense. I'm like, okay, I milled off enough cards to special, and then Terra Top Torga, like I said, that's an amazing play, to put a Dante, and a Break Sword with 3,000 because it had boots and it had gloves underneath it, so it was 3,000. And then mill off all that on board, then make 2 Dantes into F-Zero attack into Slip Rider, attack for 3,000, attack 25, return it, and then I'm good instead of back row kind of thing. Oh no, I had no back row at the time. It was just that. And then, he can't really get over it. He makes a play, I don't know what it was, small play. But then it kills the break. I think he makes F-Zero. He makes Stardust Infinity. Cyber Dragon Infinity. Cyber Dragon Infinity take the Break Sword. I said, cool, you could deal with it. Takes Break Sword. After that, I'm like, all right, special remove Fog Blade from Grave, milled Fog Blade off, Fog Blade from Grave, special summon this thing, remove Cloak, get Boots, special summon Boots, make Break Sword again, Break Sword target Infinity, he goes in the gate. I'm like, okay, now F-Zero attack into him, attack for game kind of thing. So it was like this card did it all. It was just like, I know it's a crazy scenario, but all in all, this is was the best card. This is the MVP of the tournament. This and Beatrice mostly were the MVPs of the tournament. So, and that's pretty much it. I probably talked too long, but that's pretty much the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Some changes will be made now that Cherry Blossom is out. I will be making some very noted changes on the deck. That I think will show much value in upcoming format. We'll say format because this is a new format every set. And that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And share if you can. It'd be appreciated. And as always, you have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Later, guys. Please stay connected with me by adding me on all my social networks on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Just copy the link into your search bar and add. Thank you.